Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Learning English with Podcast Conversation. I'm your host, Tony, and today we have a super exciting and festive topic. Joining me, as always, is our wonderful guest, Jenny.
Hi, Tony, and hello, everyone. It's great to be back, especially for a topic as fun as this one. I love Christmas.
Me too, Jenny. Christmas is such a special time of year. But, while many of us think of Santa, Christmas trees, and presents, Christmas is actually celebrated in so many unique and fascinating ways around the world. It's truly a global phenomenon with local twists. And that's what we're diving into today. Unique Christmas traditions around the world.
Oh, I can't wait! I've heard of a few, but I'm sure there are so many surprising ones we'll discover today. It's amazing how a single holiday can inspire such diverse customs.
Exactly. It really shows the rich tapestry of human culture. So Jenny, where should we begin our global Christmas journey?
Well, Tony, let's start with something a little spooky, shall we? Have you ever heard of Krampus?
Krampus? The name sounds a bit intimidating. Is it like a scary version of Santa?
Kind of. In countries like Austria, Bavaria, Hungary, and other parts of Central Europe, on December 5th, the eve of St. Nicholas Day, children aren't just visited by good old St. Nick. They also have a visit from Krampus. While St. Nicholas rewards well-behaved children with treats and small gifts, Krampus is his dark companion. He's a horned, hairy, and often terrifying creature, sometimes depicted with a long tongue and fangs. His job is to punish the naughty children.
Wow, punish them how? With coal?
Oh, much more dramatically than coal. Legend has it, Krampus would swat misbehaving children with birch branches, or even carry them off in a sack. Nowadays, it's mostly symbolic, but people dress up in elaborate, often very scary Krampus costumes with real horns and bells. They parade through the streets in what's called a Krampuslauf or Krampus run. Imagine these creatures running through town. It's quite a sight, and definitely not for the faint of heart, especially for little kids.
That sounds intense. Talk about a motivator to be good. I can imagine children being absolutely terrified. It's such a contrast to the cheerful, jolly Santa Claus we usually imagine. So it's more about scaring children into good behavior, rather than just rewarding the good ones?
Precisely. It's a very old tradition with roots in pagan folklore, meant to ward off evil spirits and also to maintain discipline among children. And the costumes are incredible. Some people spend hours crafting these intricate, often very heavy wooden masks and furry outfits. It's a huge cultural event, attracting many tourists, but it definitely has a darker, more ancient feel than the commercial Christmas we often see.
That's fascinating. It shows how even within one holiday there can be such different approaches to the themes of good and bad. I guess it really makes you appreciate Santa's kindness.
Absolutely, though I think I'd prefer a lump of coal to being carried off by Krampus.
From scary monsters to fried chicken? Jenny, I hear Japan has a very unique Christmas dinner tradition involving a certain fast food chain. Can you tell us about that?
Yes. This is one of my favorites because it's so unexpected. In Japan, Christmas is not traditionally a religious holiday, but it has become a secular celebration, largely thanks to a brilliant marketing campaign. Since the 1970s, many Japanese families celebrate Christmas with a bucket of Kentucky Fried Chicken, or KFC.
KFC for Christmas dinner? That's wild. No turkey, no ham, just chicken?
That's right. The tradition started in 1974 with the slogan, Kentucky for Christmas, or Kursumasu ni wa Kentucky. It was a huge success. The story goes that a foreign customer in Japan couldn't find turkey for Christmas and went to KFC instead. The manager heard about it and saw a marketing opportunity, and boom, a tradition was born.
That's amazing how a simple marketing idea can become such a deep-rooted cultural phenomenon. So people really go all out for this? Do they just pick up a bucket, or is it more special?
Oh, it's a big deal. People actually pre-order their KFC Christmas meals weeks in advance. If you don't pre-order, you might have to wait in line for hours on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. The special Christmas buckets often come with cake, champagne, or wine. It's a full festive meal. It has become a symbol of family gathering and celebration, much like turkey or ham is in other countries.
That's incredible. It really speaks to the power of advertising, but also how people embrace new traditions, especially when they offer convenience and a bit of fun. I bet those KFC stores are absolutely packed.
They are. It's a phenomenon unique to Japan. and it shows how Christmas traditions can evolve and adapt in different cultural contexts, far from their original roots. It's a perfect example of a modern, commercial tradition that has truly captured the hearts and stomachs of a nation.
I might have to try that one year, just for the experience.
Me too. Imagine a bucket of fried chicken as your Christmas feast. Delicious, but definitely different. Okay, Denny, let's move from delicious chicken to something a bit more active. Have you ever heard of a Christmas tradition that involves roller skates?
Roller skates? For Christmas? Are we talking about a new extreme sport or something? I can't imagine what that would be.
It's truly wonderful. In Caracas, the capital of Venezuela, it's a long-standing tradition for people to roller skate to early morning mass during the Christmas season, especially from December 16th to 24th. The tradition is so popular and well established that many streets in the city are actually closed off to traffic until 8 a.m., just to allow people to safely skate to church.
Wow, that's amazing. The city closes roads for roller skating? That shows how important this tradition is to the community. It sounds like a big party on wheels.
It really is. People wake up early, put on their skates, and roll their way to church. Children often tie a piece of string to their big toe, and the other end is dangled out of the window. Passers-by tug on the strings as they skate by, waking the kids up. After Mass, everyone enjoys a lovely Christmas breakfast, often featuring local delicacies like halakas, a type of tamale, and pan de jamon, which is a delicious bread filled with ham, olives, and raisins. It's a very communal and joyful experience.
That's such a vibrant and active way to celebrate the holiday season. The image of hundreds of people skating to church, with children getting their toes tugged. It's just so charming. It emphasizes the community aspect of Christmas, doesn't it?
Absolutely. It's not just about going to church. It's about doing it together, as a community, with energy and joy. And it's a beautiful way to start the day. Imagine the crisp morning air, the sound of skates, and everyone heading to celebrate. It's a tradition that truly embodies the spirit of togetherness and festive cheer.
I love that. It's a physical, shared experience that's so different from just driving or walking. It sounds like something out of a movie.
It does. It's a wonderful example of how a community can create its own unique way to celebrate a special time of year.
Okay, Jenny, you've shown us scary creatures, fast food, and roller skating. What else do you have up your sleeve? I feel like we're just scratching the surface of global Christmas oddities.
Oh, we definitely are, Tony. And this next one might be the most peculiar of them all. From Catalonia in Spain. It's called cagatillo, which literally translates to pooping log or poo log.
A pooping log? Jenny, are you serious? That sounds, well, unforgettable.
I'm absolutely serious. So here's how it works. Around the Feast of the Immaculate Conception on December 8th, families in Catalonia adopt a small log. They decorate it with a smiling face, often a little red hat, like a traditional Catalan barretina, and give it a blanket to keep it warm. Then, every day until Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, the children have to feed the tillo with nuts, dried fruit, or water.
So they feed a log. And it's supposed to poop? This is getting more surreal by the minute.
Exactly. On Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, after dinner, the children gather around the cagatillo. They sing a special song, usually asking the tillo to poop gifts. While they're singing and beating the log with sticks, parents, discreetly, hide small gifts and sweets under the tillo's blanket. When the song is finished, they lift the blanket to reveal the pooped gifts.
That is, wow. I mean, it's definitely unique. And kids actually believe a log poops gifts? That's quite a story to tell them.
They do. It's a very playful and funny tradition. The gifts are usually small items, like candies, nuts, or little toys, not big presents. And after it poops, the log is usually put into the fire to keep the house warm, symbolizing the end of its gift-giving duties. It's a blend of an ancient pagan winter solstice custom with Christian Christmas celebrations. It brings so much laughter and excitement to the kids.
I can imagine. It's gross and hilarious at the same time. Definitely a conversation starter if you have visitors from other countries. Oh, we beat our log to make it poop presents for Christmas. Incredible.
It shows how cultures can take a very simple object and turn it into something magical and festive. It's about the joy, the laughter, and the shared experience of the family, even if it involves a pooping log. Tony, for our last unique tradition, let's go to Wales for something a bit ancient and mystical. Have you heard of the Mari Lwyd?
Mari Lwyd. That sounds Welsh, and perhaps a bit mysterious. Is it a person or an animal?
It's both, kind of. The Mari Lwyd is a pre-Christian tradition, a grey mare, that appears between Christmas and Twelfth Night, January 6th. It involves a person carrying a horse's skull, decorated with ribbons, bells, and artificial eyes, mounted on a pole and draped in a white sheet to hide the person underneath.
A horse's skull? That sounds incredibly spooky for Christmas. Like something out of a ghost story.
It does, doesn't it? But it's meant to bring good luck. A group of people called the Mari Lwyd party carries this horse figure from house to house. When they arrive at a house, they engage in a ritual called PWNCO. This is essentially a rhyming battle or an exchange of insults and wits, through song, with the people inside the house. If the Mari Lwyd party wins the PWNCO, they are invited inside for refreshments and to bless the house with good luck for the new year.
A rhyming battle with a horse skull? This is getting more and more wonderfully bizarre. So it's a mix of a festive parade, a singing competition, and a good luck charm?
Exactly. And the Mari Lwyd, controlled by the person under the sheet, often tries to playfully snap at people or chase them around. It's quite a spectacle, full of singing, dancing, and theatricality. It's a vibrant way to engage with the community and celebrate the transition into the new year, invoking ancient spirits for good fortune. It's a tradition that has seen a resurgence in recent years, as people embrace their cultural heritage.
That's incredible. It's so rich in folklore and community participation. It shows that Christmas isn't always about comfort and warmth. Sometimes it's about facing the wild ancient spirits in a playful way. I would love to see a Mari Lwyd party in action, even if it might be a little scary.
It's definitely an experience, and it reminds us that traditions are living things, constantly evolving but always connecting us to our past.
Wow, Jenny, those are truly amazing traditions. I'm still trying to wrap my head around a pooping log and a rhyming horse skull. It really makes you think about your own Christmas traditions, doesn't it?
It certainly does, Tony. I remember one year, my family tried to make a traditional German Stollen, a fruit bread, for Christmas. My grandma always made it perfectly. Well, ours turned out, shall we say, more like a brick than a bread. It was so hard you could have built a house with it. We all laughed so much. It wasn't the food that mattered, but the shared effort and the laughter.
That's a great story. It reminds me of my dad trying to string up Christmas lights on our house one year. He spent hours, and it looked beautiful, but then a huge gust of wind came and tangled them all into one giant, impossible knot. We just decided to buy new ones next year and put them on a smaller tree. Sometimes traditions come with unexpected challenges, right?
Absolutely. And those little mishaps often become the most memorable parts of the holiday. It just goes to show that the real magic of Christmas isn't in perfection, but in the shared experiences and the stories we create, no matter how unusual or funny they might be.
You're so right. And hearing about these global traditions, it makes me realize that while the symbols might be different, the underlying desire to celebrate, to connect, and to bring joy is universal. So Jenny, after this wonderful journey around the world, what are some key learning points or takeaways you think our listeners, especially those learning English, can gain from today's discussion?
Great question, Tony. I think the first point is that Christmas is truly a global celebration of joy and community, expressed in incredibly diverse and creative ways. It's not just one way to celebrate, but a beautiful mosaic of customs.
I agree. And my second takeaway would be that traditions, no matter how unique or even strange they might seem to outsiders, play a crucial role in strengthening family bonds and preserving cultural identity. They give people a sense of belonging and history.
Perfect. And for my third point, I'd say that being open to learning about and appreciating new customs enriches our understanding of the world and broadens our perspectives. It helps us see the bigger picture of humanity.
Those are excellent points, Jenny. It's all about connection and understanding. Well, Jenny, this has been an absolutely fantastic and eye-opening episode. Thank you so much for sharing all these incredible traditions with us.
My pleasure, Tony. It was so much fun discussing these unique Christmas customs. I learned a lot, too.
And to all our listeners out there, we hope you enjoyed this festive exploration. We encourage you to think about your own unique family or local Christmas traditions. Do you have a special food, a particular decoration, or a funny custom? We'd love to hear about them.
Yes, please share your stories in the comments. Learning about different traditions is a wonderful way to connect.
Absolutely. Don't forget to like this episode, subscribe to Learning English with Podcast Conversation for more engaging content, and share it with your friends who might be interested in learning English and discovering new cultures. This podcast was written by Tian'an.
Wishing you all a very merry and wonderfully unique Christmas wherever you are.
Merry Christmas, everyone, and we'll see you next time.